Hello, I'm Bela Lugosi. Welcome to Halloween.
People staring, people, well, we don't care.
It's Halloween here in the States, all over the world. I'm only gonna say this once. My dad took me and a friend to egg somebody's house on Halloween. As we celebrate together, oh, somebody's at the door, hold on. On Halloween, we were big into creativity. Me and a friend go out and go trick-or-treating on Halloween night. And I gotta tell you, back in the 50s and 60s, my prime trick-or-treating years, they had some crappy costumes you could buy. And we get to this one house, we knock on the door, and we hear this voice from behind the door say, "You kids get out of here." You know, I always worry about running out of candy. I went as Huckleberry Hound one year. Yeah, that's right, that's the name, Huckleberry Hound. We'd never had that before. I mean it, scram, get out of here. You have no idea how many people trick-or-treat in this neighborhood, and it's really my fault. It was this huge head, about like the one I got now. We finally make our way back to my house, and I tell my mom and dad, I said, you know, there's this one guy that wouldn't give us anything. We knocked on the door. One huge head. So then my dad starts interrogating us. Was the front porch light on? Yes, it was. He tells my mom, "Get me 2 eggs. Boys, you each take an egg, get in the car, we're going back." You know, I had a radio show at one point, and there was a guy with a self-made haunted house over on Ridge.
That's having some sort of little haunted house down in their basement for Halloween night, and a huge sign out in the front yard. Basement of Horror.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, it really is great. I passed by another one too yesterday. House of Textiles.
I mean, could you imagine being some kid going out trick-or-treating and seeing this huge Huckleberry Hound head floating down the street? You know, boys, if the lights are on, that means you can trick-or-treat. I got more candy picking up the stuff that the kids dropped running away from me than I did going door to door. So we get to the guy's house, and Dad knows even more rules. Okay, boys, get out of the car. You each take an egg. Come on. Now, don't throw it on the actual wood of the house. You can throw it on the cement part of the house. But one of my biggest fears really is running out of candy. And because of my poor typing and spelling skills, 2 or 3 years, I went trick-or-treating as Supper Man. Dear, put on another plate. Here's that elder kid. What do you do? What do you do when you run out of candy? When my dad would take us somewhere to go trick-or-treating, he'd have the window of the car down and his arm out the door. It's such a confusing holiday. And he'd see a bunch of kids and he'd slow down. Then he'd lay on the horn and hit the side of the car so they'd think he hit somebody. And we'd never had a better Halloween.